Uganda, a country of lakes, rivers, and forests, with a mild climate and extremely fertile soil. Most of the country lies on either side of the equator, sandwiched between Kenya, Tanzania, South Sudan, Rwanda, and the Democratic Republic of the Congo, with no outlet to the sea. It is a surprisingly green country, where the East African savanna meets with the West African jungle. The climate is mild and moist, and an average daily temperature of 21.7 degrees Celsius and abundant rainfalls. Most of Uganda is on a plateau, averaging a height of 1,100 meters. It is home to a wide range of animals, many of which are protected by the national parks and game reserves. No wonder, then, that Winston Churchill, after visiting the country in 1908, described it as the Pearl of Africa. It is a country whose population in 2013 was estimated to 35 million souls and is about the size of Great Britain and half the size of France. One of the poorest countries in the world, number 161 out of 182. But like many of the less developed parts of the world, its economy has recently enjoyed high rates of growth, plus 5.8% in 2013, a figure that is substantially higher than the of the EEC of 1.6% for the same period. Kampala, the capital of the African state of Uganda, a landlocked country that is one of the greenest in Africa with a population of about 1.7 million. Like most capital cities of developing worlds, it is full of contrast between the modern office blocks and shanty towns that have sprung up around it. Living conditions, like the favelas that surround Rio de Janeiro, are rudimentary. Yet, all is not hopeless. In the middle of Kampala's shanty town Kantaga, home to some 20,000 people, there is a small place between the houses that is home to the Rhino boxing club. Here, a group of young people find an outlet for some of their frustrations, and for some of them a possible way to get out of the ghetto to a better life through boxing. Uganda has a long tradition in the sports, and famous styled field marshal and ex-president Idi Amin Dada was its middleweight champion from 1951 to 1961. Cornelius Boza Edwards was its world lightweight champion in 1981. And most recently, Kazi Mumba, Peter Otello, and Sharif Bogari have all won Africa-wide reputations. All were male boxers, but what is unusual about the Rhino Boxing Club is that it is also home to some of Uganda's female contestants, who are just as determined to make their names in the ring. But for the moment, the ring is just space between the houses. There is no roof, and the floor is just earth. When it rains, they can't train, as the floor becomes mud. The equipment is rudimentary, but it doesn't lessen these girls' energy and determination to improve their skills. present coach of the Rhino Boxing Club is an ex-boxer himself, Innocent Capolata, who made the switch from fighting to coaching some 17 years ago. And how many girls is he training? One of the 3 Rhino Boxing Club national team members just drifted into the sports and then got hooked. For other girls, the appetite came through eating. For Brenda Nagabi, the initial impulse to box came from her aggressive nature, though in the course of the time her motives have changed. And as far as these girls are concerned, their aim is pretty high. And does he think his girls will get to the Olympics? So despite the odds stacked against them, the poor equipment and facilities, in the middle of the shady town of Uganda, a group of girls and their coach have found in the sports of boxing a way to look beyond the ghetto to new horizons and new challenges.